20 things leftists mean when they say... Hey, it's Prince of Queens, and I'm doing this video old school listicle style because I don't feel like writing a structured essay. 1. I'm an intersectional feminist. Translation. I have black female friends you'll never meet, and I only talk to in some Facebook group that is semi-private that they kick sane people out of. And the black women I know there are feminists who have likely been contributors to feminist blogs or are adjunct professors in sociology and gender studies. Due to the fact that I'm in this private group with all of these self-righteous black women who order me around, I get to order you around because I'm basically as good as a black woman by declaring myself intersectional. 2. What you just said sounded exactly like something Jordan Peterson or Ben Shapiro would say. That basically means, I have no idea whether or not literally any of the statistical data you just brought up is true, because the entirety of my pathetic education is based around conjecture, recitation of lived experiences from far leftist authors, and whack jobs like bell hooks who literally never give any citations at all. And since I have no knowledge of any tangible data around sociopolitical issues, I'll just vaguely attempt to shame you for using data, because that's what Jordan Peterson and Ben Shapiro both do, and even though I've never listened to them at length, somebody told me that they were icky and gross. 3. Black men have every bit as much to gain by smashing the patriarchy as white women, so I'm so glad that I've met so many new black male feminists recently. Roughly translates to...
I'm coming! Is you okay, Snowflake?
Yes, my big chocolate warrior.
4. Just because you have a few black friends doesn't mean you aren't racist. Is generally code for, I don't actually have any real black friends, but rather a few token racial minority friends that I made as political allies so that I could insult people who actually do have plenty of non-white friends, because I'm actually deeply insecure about the fact that I'm totally afraid of most black people and Mexican people, being that I'm a sheltered white girl, and I figure that the best way for you not to know about that is to constantly call people who legitimately aren't racist when they admit to having a lot of black friends as a completely transparent distraction. 5. I thought Mexico was gonna pay for the wall, is basically them saying, I literally know absolutely nothing about the full scope of the arguments for or against building the wall, but I know that Trump has said that he could get Mexico to pay for it, and then backtracked on that one promise. So gotcha! I had my first gotcha moment in 3 years, and I will never let this die. 6. I prefer text to videos, so I'm not gonna watch your conspiracy video, thanks. Is actually them saying, hi, nice to meet you. I'm a complete moron on an archaic computer or mobile device, and I'm completely willing to have my body confiscated by robotics corporations to be used for testing how much excruciating pain humans can withstand before passing out, so that we know how exactly to design our robotic sex dolls for anal sex. 7. Women are oppressed. Equals, hi, my name is Rachel, and I am completely non-remarkable in every way, and I am not particularly attractive either, so I'm going to take my chances on getting a consolation prize by pretending to be a victim of life, when the only thing I am a victim of is my own biology, genetics, and or lack of drive as an individual. 8. Only white people can be racist. Translation. I'm a proud racist, but I don't care because you white, and I'm proud to hate you. Or like, at least you a shade or two whiter than me, which is all that matters. 9. Women on university campuses shouldn't be forced to report their rapes to the authorities and press charges because it would re-traumatize them. Well, that's as good as saying,
How do you write women so well?
I think of a man, and I take away reason and accountability.
10. I'm non-binary, and I hate guys who say that they're mask for mask. Roughly equates, I grow really terrible looking facial hair, I have the mannerisms of Lena Dunham when I try to appear masculine, and I wish I could get a vaguely masculine dude into bed, but every time I've tried on the hookup apps, they have rejected me as soon as they meet me in person and heard me talk, so now I pretend to not even be interested in them. That'll show 'em! 11. You sound kinda turfy. Probably means, I have never even seen screenshots of the things actual TERFs say, and I'm just having hormonal mood swings and general trankst. Please ignore me. 12. You clearly don't understand anything about feminism if you think that it doesn't care about men. Means something like, I personally don't care about men, and also know almost nothing about feminism. I'm just fat and hate myself. 13. Your Orientalism is completely predictable, bro. Translates to, look, I just ended a bad relationship with a white guy who admitted that he was initially attracted to me because I was exotic, and my parents hated him, but I was actually really in love with him, so the fact that you even vaguely appear to enjoy Asian culture and have numerous Asian friends remind me of him, and now I want to go cry, you asshole. 14. Obama saved the economy. Trump has done nothing to help it because Trump is a con artist. Obama didn't legalize propaganda on the American people. That's a conspiracy theory. And there aren't really any communists anymore. That's a conspiracy too. You should learn about what socialism really is because you clearly don't know anything about it. How about you watch this video by 3 Arrows? That's basically them saying,
We found a map to Candy Mountain. Candy Mountain, Charlie. Yeah, Charlie. We're going to Candy Mountain. Come with us, Charlie. Yeah, Charlie. It'll be an adventure. We're going on an adventure, Charlie.
15. Liberals do a lot of talking and we're pretty hypercritical of them, so vote for us leftists. Equals, we know everything about everything because we're totally just rebranded communists, so put us in charge of your cities because we are oppressed, and watch the oppressed people run your city into the ground and support domestic terrorists like Antifa, all so that we can blame capitalists for our failures, claiming that they sabotaged our great city by not wanting to do business in a communist-ran city. 16. Less than 20% of reported rapes result in a trial, and less than 5% of rapes are false. Is generally them saying, I totally lied about an ex or a relative, so I'm willing to cover for other liars. 17. The Russia investigation isn't over. Is really just, I have no contact with reality and believe everything that pops up on my Facebook timeline. 18. You just like Trump because you hate Muslims and Mexicans, huh? Is, I have no contact with reality and believe everything that pops up on my Facebook timeline. 19. You're an MRA. Clearly you're not worth talking to. Is really ditto. 20. We could end gun violence anytime we want. We just need to make guns illegal and nurture boys, especially white boys, so that they know how to share their feelings. Ditto again. Okay, maybe I can think of some sequels, and if you have some ideas, send some tips to me on PayPal, and I'll consider them. Make sure to follow me on minds.com and hit that bell button so that you never miss a video. Thanks a bunch.